Hello, all glory to Jesus, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. So I've talked a lot about on this channel about like what I perceive the truth to be. I haven't really talked about like I don't know myself, I guess. And it's a hard thing to talk about. The things I've done wrong, I guess, and how I came to Jesus or what Jesus rescued me out of. But I think that's sort of the important thing. I think Jesus has been putting it on me. God's been putting it on me to talk about it. And I don't know if I'll upload this video or not. Like it's like, does the world have a right to it? I don't know. Um, yeah, maybe it'll help other people. Maybe it'll inspire some other people because, look, like I smoked weed every day pretty much for, I don't know, a number of years. I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I guess. But pretty much. No, not every day, but for periods of time it was every day, but not over that entire period. It wasn't. I smoked a lot of weed. I guess is the point I'm trying to make. Weed and tobacco. It's a dangerous mix because you got to get the addictive bit and then the getting high bit. Anyway, so there's that, and like I watched a lot of porn, and yeah, took some other drugs as well. I tried pretty much everything I wanted to try, but weed was my main thing. And I was doing like making music, pretty deep into my music, but it was sort of I wasn't working, and I sort of had the opportunity to do whatever I wanted, and it's pretty much just smoking and playing games and making music and surfing the internet and watching porn and that type of thing. Yeah, basically. And it was like I knew I was pretty much killing myself by doing it. Like there was, I could see my health slowly going downhill, but like I couldn't see a reason not to. It's kind of depressing. Like see the world getting worse and worse, and then it's just like, well, what's the point in living? It's like I was looking for some reason and trying to escape, but not finding an escape. Drugs aren't an escape. Having you've got a hole inside you. I don't know if it's. I assume it's everybody who doesn't have God has the same hole. And you're looking for something. You're looking for distractions to distract you from that hole that's inside you. So for me, it was drugs and porn and games and music, I guess. So yeah, that's what I did. And when I got into I was following politics and sort of following the world, trying to figure out what's going on. I still, like for a long time, tried to figure out what can I do, what's the message that I can give to people that's going to turn people around, what's the argument, and I could never find it, and I still can't. I mean, I have, I feel more confident in the truth now, and Jesus is the truth, and I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'm not alone anymore, and there is a future, and it all makes sense. It's all coming together. I understand that the world is run by Satan, and there's those connections, and it all makes sense. It all makes sense why there's all the evil in the world, and I understand. I've fallen into a lot of traps, I guess. So I sort of viewed the world as, I'm not as bad as other people, so therefore I'm doing okay. But I mean, in some ways, I'm not as bad. I wasn't as bad as other people because I think I knew the truth more. But as far as sin goes, I was sinning as well. So I've sort of done what other people have done. But yeah, so just following, I've given the rest of my story. It was sort of the last thing I haven't really talked about. It's a hard thing because like I'm talking about crazy stuff. So then, when when you hear, oh, I smoked weed as well, it's like, well, it's an extra thing to discredit what I'm saying. Anyway, it's been like almost a year now since I last smoked. But yeah, and it's better not. So I guess I don't know. I don't know. It's only I don't have much else to say. I pretty much said everything else. But yeah, if you're struggling with something, drugs or alcohol or porn or whatever your addiction is, food. There are a lot of addictions. Some of them are considered bad addictions, and some of them are just sort of accepted parts of life. Like if you're struggling with your weight, if you're like not just you're a bit tubby, but like if you're obese, that's a problem. There's some problem underlying that, or if you love money, well, that's a problem as well. Or I don't know, there's a lot of addictions, a lot of addictions. If you're struggling, Jesus can help you. He's really the only one who can, I think. And yeah, I just watched a TED talk on honesty. And I've tried to be honest with my videos. That's why I haven't prepared much. I haven't prepared anything for this one. I thought I'd just start talking. But honesty is important, and there's not a lot of it in this world, and it tears you apart when you're not honest. So anyway, yeah, Jesus, he'll help you. He can help you with your problems. Trust in him. God bless. I hope you find the truth, and I hope you get saved. Not long now.